Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video. The new exotic automatic pistol, the Tempest, is here. And I want to talk about how to unlock it, give you a couple tactics to do it, and of course give you the builds to rock through it, because we can run through this within that 2 minutes. Easy claps. You don't need to have high SHDs. You don't have to be high on your expertise. This is all utilizing a certain build and a certain active modifier, making this incredibly easy for you. So without further ado, let's jump right in and let me explain to you how to unlock this pistol, as it's now behind level 100 within the summit. You can play it on any difficulty that you like: normal, hard, challenging, heroic, and even legendary, what will give you the highest drop chance. The gun will still be behind the climax mission of this season, what will also hold the blueprint. We do not have official confirmation on the blueprint yet, but my educated guess will be we can now farm the Tempest already. But at the end of the season, because that was intended, we can unlock the blueprint and we can reconfigure it to whatever we want, aka damage to target out of cover. For now, today, we're gonna focus on how to unlock it throughout level 100 within the summit, and we will be doing this on legendary. Again, you can play it on any difficulty that you like, and there are certain drop chances connected to that. 45% for legendary, 33% for heroic, 10% for challenging, 5% for hard, and 1% on normal. Those are drop chances of the Tempest when completing level 100 of the summit. Now that we know where to get it, how we're gonna get it, which builds and what modifier are we utilizing. We play with 2 damage dealers and a healer, and our 4th is then whomever wants to join and or whatever he or she wants to run. Doesn't really matter what the 4th does, as the damage dealers will be the ones shredding down all the NPCs. So let's fly over the builds real quick. This is the damage dealer build. Of course, you can fill it in however you like. The most important thing is that you go for obliterate on your chest piece, and you go for 2 pieces of armor on your striker. You can go full red, but this is a little bit safer, as we will be just standing there and shooting everyone. We can't protect ourselves because we will be utilizing our specialization. Yes, most of the damage that we'll be doing, all of the damage even that we'll be doing, will be with the minigun in combination with the active modifier advanced materials. Your skills gain extra skill tier, and your signature weapon gains a weapon damage boost against regular enemies as per table below. This boost is multiplied by 1.5 against named enemies. Additionally, signature weapons gain a rate of fire boost and a reload speed boost as per table below, and have unlimited ammo. Because I'm at level 5, I get a 90% extra damage, I get 25% extra rate of fire, and I got a 50% reload speed. Skill tier won't matter because we will only be in our specialization weapon, the gunner. This is then again the setup. Again, you want to work towards some crit chances and crit damages, and you want to roll 2 of the armor cores, making sure that you have some survivability. But you want to work towards crit chances, crit damages, obliterate on the chest piece, and for me, I went for Coyote, but again, you can, for example, also go for Palisade to give you a little extra armor on kill, and I chose to go, as you just saw, for 3 protection from elite mods of 13%. So again, it's all about your specialization weapon. in combination with the advanced materials. And that's why Striker is a very, very good shout to play through this. So then for the third build, this is gonna be a straight healer build with a little changes to it, as we will be running around with the survivalist specialization, because this will give us the fire grenade. This fire grenade comes in clutch when we trap the hunters, but also at that first part whenever we want to trap those NPCs in the door opening. That's why you kind of want to run survivalist to get that fire grenade. The rest is just a straight up healing build. Go into repair skills. It's all future initiative. Please go for that chest piece, because that will give you some extra damage, especially at the end for the damage dealers. Doing damage against the hunters, this comes in clutch. And then of course you can overcharge while using the BTSU gloves. And with the backpack you can boost it even more with the perfectly opportunistic. Enemies you hit take 15% more damage from all sources from 5 seconds using a marksman rifle or a shotgun. Using that lefty, it is a shotgun. Whenever you throw your fire grenade, we will also be applying perfect sledgehammer, so another extra damage to armor and the movement speed will go down. And this is a huge W, especially in that first room, because those NPCs can run out like Usain Bolt, so that perfect sledgehammer does wonders. And that's pretty much how you wanna run this build, or the 3 builds. Now we have down how to unlock it, where to unlock it, and what the builds are for these tactics. Let's talk tactics. We go up to level 100 in the summit. You're gonna open the doors, but you're not going to run in yet. Your 2 damage dealers and your healer will run in first and will be focusing on the 2 doors in the left corner of this room. But your 4th will keep standing in the door opening without going in the room. That 4th wants to kinda aim towards this side right here, this darker pillar. And why this darker pillar? Because behind that darker pillar is the door that we wanna spawn trap the enemies. When you aim at this door from the start, we kind of force the enemies to spawn there. The moment that your 2 damage dealers and the healer are ready, the healer will throw a fire grenade in front of that door and then ask your 4th to run in. Make sure that his camera stays in the middle of the screen, so you won't look to your left, you won't look to your right. So we then will force the NPCs to spawn from one spot. Whenever that 4th runs in, the damage dealers will both activate their advanced materials. This will give you that extra boost that we just talked about for your specialization weapon. That door opens up, the fire should catch most of your NPCs, but keep your eyes open for those dogs. Do not, I repeat, do not turn around when one of the NPCs gets away from you. Just let him run. Everyone should only focus on this door. The moment the last spawn is over, you can turn around and take that last NPC out. When you cleared the first room, you're instantly gonna run through the next room. Don't wait, because it's all about the timing with the advanced materials of the damage dealers. So you're gonna open the doors, you're gonna run through. Your 4th, just like in the last room, is gonna wait at the door opening. He or she is not gonna run in. The damage dealers will go left and right, standing on the sides of the escalators, while the healer runs in, throws in 1 or 2 fire grenades to then let your 4th run in. The hunter spawn, the damage dealers on the side open up their miniguns, and you shred through those 5 hunters with ease, and hopefully you unlocked that Tempest. But that's pretty much it. We let the 4th wait, the damage dealer and the healer run inside, go to the left corner. The healer throws his fire grenade, your 4th runs in, the 2 damage dealers open up their advanced materials and shred through everything that comes out of that door. Whenever you took everyone out that came out of that door, run through the next 2 doors, let your 4th wait in the door opening again. damage dealers go to the left, to the right. The healer goes into the middle, throws 1 or 2 fire grenades. Your 4th runs in whenever the fire hits. The hunters spawn, the 2 damage dealers take them out. And it's as easy as it sounds. Yes, there are a few things that can go wrong. The RNG for the spawns in the first room will not always be on your side. Like I already mentioned, do not turn around for a lost NPC or even a lost dog. Let them go and see how far you can go by trapping the enemies in front of you. The moment that one of us turns around and changes our camera angle to one of the other spawns in the room, it's over. They will be spawning everywhere around you. If you're still there and you think, I am not going down without a fight, you can clear that first room and then go into the second room. Make sure that you wait until the damage dealers have their advanced materials active modifier back. And then do the same thing. Open the doors. Your 4th will stand there. The healer will throw his fire grenades, making sure that the damage dealers are on the left and on the right of the escalator and beam them down, making these runs around 2 to 2.5 minutes. And I gotta say, it is a lot of fun and a great amount of loot as well. And these are of course our tactics, and now I wanna hear yours. Are there different ways that you approach this, or do you think like, oh wow, I need to try this right now because this looks incredibly easy? And it is, as long as the RNG is on your side. And I want to give a huge shout out to our buddy Otter on Twitch. I will link his channel down below because originally he came up with the advanced material tactics. We changed a few things around in our team dynamic, but he originally came up with the advanced material strat and then utilizing your minigun. So credit where credit is due. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated by the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.